RS Auto Sport host a Porsche event specifically for the 911s. 18 vehicles. Started in William Nicol at RS Auto's head office. Competitors got a road book, of which then told them to adhere to certain speeds and go in certain directions, and we tried to keep the journey off the main roads.
What is important on the road is just to make sure that the navigators don't miss a turn left or a turn right. And that's really important.
It took us approximately a month and a half to find the roads, find the route, find the hotels, and we got ready for them. So day one, we came through to Dahlstrom.
It's been an absolute fantastic trip this morning, and what I'm mostly delighted about is that all the couples still seem to be talking to one another. My wife and I maybe had about 14 arguments in the first 200 kilometers, but we're here and we're still married, so we still got another 700 k's to go, so let's see how it goes.
Leidenburg, we were treated by engine with snacks and a little light meal.
We're glad to host this Porsche 911 Rally today on the 24th of April on this sunny, windy day in Leidenburg. We've got a coffee station here with a nice finger lunch. We've catered from our Barcelos. The food comes, we prepared it ourselves. We've hosted them, we set up all the cars on display here. We've also invited one of the local churches to raise funds for them, and they are selling hot dog horse rolls on that side.
Yes,
it's been really cool.
It's been awesome, well organized. And we have the best roads and scenery. Look at this. So, yeah.
My favorite Porsche is I'm old school. Although the younger guys will tell me to go with all those fancy convertibles out there, I'll still go with the Cayenne GTS, the SUV one. Yeah.
It allows us to meet other enthusiasts as well, and we're able to really enjoy the car in controlled circumstances, and again take the car into its open road and just enjoy the country as well.
Thank you so much. We wish you the best for this beautiful station that you have. It's given us great service. Of course, you've also just given us the best again. Thank you. And then we moved over to the hotel in White River.
We're enjoying our sports cars, we're enjoying the towns, we're enjoying what South Africa has to offer. It's really amazing.
Rallies like this allow us to get up close with beautiful cars like the silver Carrera 4S.
Day 2, we left up to Sabi for a first refuel. Went off to Pilgrim's Rest where we spent some time there, having lunch also, and spending some money with the local community there.
So the interesting thing about this trip was with lockdown restrictions, we normally go overseas quite a lot, and obviously there was no flights. So I was telling my fiance Anneke that we should book a trip, and something for the guys and something for the girls, and we never got to the trip, but a month after planning it, we got this invite to attend this trip, and it was exactly the same routes that we would have planned, except now we can enjoy it without having to do any of the planning and at affordable prices. I'm very passionate about my Porsche. Porsche, thank you. You guys have done a great job in your engineering. I'm absolutely enjoying experiencing this car to its full through mountain passes, in beautiful scenery, enjoying that sound of that beautiful Boxster 6 motor. Really enjoying the vehicles. Thank you very much. Such a special occasion for us. We're enjoying our sports cars, we're enjoying the towns, we're enjoying what South Africa has to offer. It's really amazing.
So far the trip has been magic. We are currently on day 2 in Pilgrim's Rest. It's been incredibly well organized. The guys have got a great vibe going. It really is good fun to drive such dynamic cars through this part of the world, where you get to experience the scenery and the roads that they are to offer. The guys have really put on a good tour for us this year. This car is quite special. This car's simply blown me away. I think the rigidity in the chassis with the target top really lends to the way this car handles in the corners. The way this gearbox does its torque vectoring on the 4-wheel drive system has been incredible through all the twisty stuff and the climbs. You're able to accelerate early from the apex. With the uneven road surfaces we've got, the 4-wheel drive system in this car has just made it so much easier to drive and so much safer. It's incredibly comfortable and very rewarding. I think if we had to look at all the cars that are here, every one of them is special. This one is the best. It's maybe not the fastest car here, but it's fast. It's definitely the best one. So I'm happy we're in the prettiest and the best car on the tour.
And moving off to Graskop, Hazy View, to a Classic Car Motorsport Club in Bridge.
Let's go and check out the Porsches.
White River Motor Museum, located at Bridge Centre, displays over 60 automotive relics, some of which date all the way back to 1911.
I'm pleased to share with you a masterpiece from 2005. It's a Porsche 911 with a middle name 997. It's a car that we've done a bit of work to, so it's not stock, which is unusual for 911s. That, generally speaking, for purists have to be absolutely untouched. But we wanted to do something slightly different with this vehicle. So we firstly painted it. So this vehicle was stripped down to its pure metal and built up from ground again, including lower suspension. You can see the stance. It's quite special. We made a one-off color. This blue paint is not a standard Porsche color. The closest Porsche color would be a Miami blue or a Riviera blue, but this is a one-off own, and we call it the Alice Wonderland blue after her dress. That's the nickname for the car as well. The exhaust is quite special too. It's got a very raspy sound, and we've had many compliments from the delegates on this trip. I think many people quite like to be behind us for the oral pleasures, we can't argue. It so happens too that the engine is tuned nicely, so even if they didn't want it to be behind us, they often end up there. It's a 3.8 litre S with nearly 400 horsepower. But the paint changes the look of it slightly, and with the mirrors, it's a unique combination. And that was the intent from the onset. We wanted something that is classic and yet has a unique interpretation and something that would stand out. The small changes we've made actually make a bigger difference than what sums up the little detail.
What happens when Porsches get dicey?
Day 3 we left the hotel, we went off to Sappi runway, where then there we got a bit of adrenaline out of the people, their machinery.
13.2, I think, so I wasn't happy with that. I did mess up the start. So second run, and I did a 12.6. Whoop whoop, and I got to take my sister, so that was epic. We loved it.
I'm very happy. It's just terrible that my life went quicker than it. It's dreadful.
We left up to Kaapse.
This, what we got there, is what's referred to as a 930 turbo. It's actually a 3.3 litre flat six, commonly known as the Widowmaker. It's a car with a turbo which has got a exceptionally bad drag on it. So it takes a while for it to kick in, and once it does, if you don't know what you're doing, the back wheels will always try and overtake the front wheels. So it's a handful, but it's a beautiful classic Porsche. It's a 1980 model. Which has been like 40 years later, it still goes as it should have way back then. I bought this about 2 years or so ago. As is, I've done nothing to the car. It's been looked after very nicely by whoever had it before. So yeah, it's about 2 years old for me. I actually had one many years ago, but in the 90s, which I then sold, unfortunately, which one should never do. And then I've been looking for one since then. I think if you look at all the Porsches, yeah, I mean, there are some newer models. One thing, for instance, this car do not have aircon, but then fortunately we've got two windows which you can take down and you get cool air coming through the car. It's very refreshing. It's a left-hand drive, so which makes it sometimes a bit difficult, especially when you're behind a fairly sizable vehicle, to see if there's a opening for you to pass, but you get used to it after a while. I think it's more nervous for the passenger because he sits on the wrong side of the car. Yeah. All these trips do have their own special memories. You meet all the people, like-minded people. All of us enjoy our vehicles. We do what men do. Yeah. On these roads, you know, we're fortunate to have. I'm not talking about the ones with the potholes, but you know, like today's roads, they are beautiful. It's some of the best roads in the country. It's windy. It lends itself to this kind of vehicle. So that's what we're looking forward. No one needs to go too fast. No one needs to go too slow. It is just a beautiful area to drive with these vehicles.
From Kaapse we dropped down back to Nelspruit, where we had our second gala evening. This was the evening that we did a collection of funds for the White River SPCA. We were very successful in this event. Thank you to Karsha that sponsored us the machine. It was a donation from them, and we had a 16,000 Rand income due to that.
I think it's a good way to spend your time. You know, you can mingle with people, and then when you've had enough, you get in your car you drive around, you can really have yourself a good all-round weekend on these kind of tours.
We're hoping to get an invite again next year, and we'll be definitely joining the group for this trip again.